Broadcasting live, KSLA News 12 starts now with breaking news.
Team coverage of breaking news at 6. The standoff ends in Minden after a man reportedly takes off from a deadly scene in southwest Arkansas. Christian Picos and Miranda Whittington have details, new details you'll find only on KSLA News 12 in just minutes. But first, take a look at this. Meteorologist James Parrish tracks your first alert of severe weather that's rolling in as early as tonight. James, good morning.
Good morning, Adrian. Yes, there is the potential for a strong thunderstorm or two late tonight through Thursday morning, but that threat will increase Thursday morning to Thursday afternoon, especially across portions of northwest Louisiana, where we are under that slight risk of severe weather. Not much has changed for the severe weather outlook, but we'll take a closer look at those threats for tomorrow coming up in just a few more minutes. Right now, live First Alert Doppler is on a clean sweep. Go ahead, leave your umbrella at home. You aren't going to need it for today. Down to 42 in Shreveport, 44 in Mansfield, 40 degrees in Huxley, 36 in Hope. So it's another chilly but quiet day, or quiet start to our day. You will need your heavy jacket first thing this morning. Other than those chilly temperatures, not expecting anything that's going to slow you down, so I'll give you the green light for that morning commute. 43 by 7 by 8, 48 by 9 will be above 50 degrees. We will see more clouds impact the Arklatex today, but not expecting any rain. Temperatures will top out near or above 70 degrees. I'll take you hour by hour through Feature Track to show you those stronger thunderstorms coming up in just a few minutes.
Back to that breaking news this hour. This man here is in police custody after a homicide in southwest Arkansas. We first told you about this shooting last night at 10, but while you were sleeping, police say this man ran to Minden. Miranda Whittington joins us live from Minden right now. Miranda, we know that this was a very tense scene there just hours ago.
That's right, Adrian. Police are still out here. You can kind of see the room where he was barricaded in is still taped off. Minden police have been out here all morning. And so this was a very, like you said, intense scene. It lasted for nearly about 3 hours. Now, I was actually able to talk to one of the clerks that spoke about what happened last night. That clerk told me that when they arrived at work, Sparrow was already here talking to another clerk. He was telling them that he was off his medicine, and that clerk believed that he seemed drunk. Now, they found out that Sparrow was actually in Cotton Valley, Louisiana. A man ended up kind of following his truck and leading him here to the Exacta Inn in Minden, and that's how he got here. Now, the clerk that I spoke with said that he ended up confessing to the other clerk that he got into an argument with his father and accidentally shooting him. Then they were able to get him into a room. They called police. They called the Lafayette County Sheriff's Office to pretty much double check the information that he was saying, and that's when they told him that they needed to lock down the motel. By 10:11 last night, Minden Police, the Webster Parish Sheriff's Office, State Police, and Bossier City Police were all out here during the standoff. Now, the clerk said they were able to move people that were near that room towards the back end of the motel. It was about 6 people that got moved, and that clerk told me that once Sparrow got out of the room and left, he actually was walking out with a pack of beer in his hand and was headed for his truck when police captured him. Now, they did find a handgun on him. They also found a handgun and a high-power rifle in his room. Canines were brought out here to the scene, and the Webster Parish Sheriff was bit by one of his department's canines, but he is going to be okay. He was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Now, that clerk told me that the Lafayette County Sheriff's Office is working to obtain a search warrant to come out here and search that room, so they should be coming out here. We don't know an exact time yet. When I spoke to Minden Police, they didn't confirm when they will be out here, but the clerk that I did speak with said when I asked that clerk if they plan to continue working at this motel, they said they do not plan to continue working here. Any new information that we get about this, we'll continue to keep you updated on air and our KSLA News 12 app. Live in Minden, I'm Miranda Whittington, KSLA News 12.
Miranda, thank you, and stay safe out there. Now, this whole situation began just after 7 o'clock last night, according to the Lafayette County Sheriff's Office. Now, they were called out to a domestic dispute just north of Stamps, Arkansas, at a home there. Now, that's just about 63 miles away from where that man, Donald Sparrow was found in Minden. Now, this whole situation began when they found a deceased body there under the carport at this home. Now, this is new video that we have here into the First Alert Center, which sparked this whole investigation into who might be involved in this shooting. Now, that's the latest details that we know right now, but as we learn more information about this developing story, I'll have it for you right here in the First Alert Center.
And you can read the developing story on our KSLA News 12 app as well as KSLA.com. As soon as we learn Sparrow's charges and the latest in this investigation, we will alert you. An alert for parents and students in Natchitoches Parish at this hour. Fairview Alpha Elementary and Junior High School back open today. The school closed yesterday because of heating problems. Sorry, kids, got to go back to school. Right now in Natchitoches Parish, 2 people are on the run, accused of robbing Campty City Bank Tuesday. Deputies say they're in a 2010 Ford F-150 with an LSU license plate of X578955. Deputies say they stole that truck from an employee at the bank. Now, they're believed to be armed and dangerous. If you know anything, you're asked to call police. Some Caddo Parish residents are becoming frustrated at a continued buildup of trash in the area around Southern Loop and Linwood. Take a look at it here. This was the site of a massive cleanup early March. Organizers, this was organized after a young girl wrote to the Caddo Parish Sheriff Steve Prater. Now, resident Doug Hawthorne is also spearheading cleanup efforts in this area. However, 200 trash bags later, there's plenty left to clean up. Caddo Parish officials say residential litter gets funneled and washed into this area from waterways like Brush Bayou, Boggy Bayou, and other tributaries.
It's overwhelming. It's pretty bad. There's truckload after truckload of trash.
Caddo officials considered a trash boom upstream to catch all this, but they just say it's not feasible. Hawthorne says he plans to keep pushing for a solution with another cleanup scheduled April 13th. A quick reminder affecting your trash in Shreveport. Monthly fees increase next month for homeowners. The City Council passed a vote last week to implement a $7 trash fee. That goes into effect May 1st, but you likely won't notice that until your June 1st bill. The money goes towards raises for sanitation department workers and building up city reserves. It is 6:07. Watch this caught on camera this morning. Thieves in Australia, they break into a jewelry store right here, but walk out almost empty-handed. You can see the shattered glass on the inside, but on the way out, one of them drops all of the loot. That's not very smart. They try to pick it up what they can before running off. Now this couple right here, still on the run this morning.
Very, very interesting story there, Adria. Good morning. Your time is 6:07. We do have a traffic alert for you this morning, especially if you're traveling along I-220. Now, DOTD reports that the right lane of I-220 westbound will be closed this morning between Hillary Huckabee and North Market Street from 9 a.m. until 3 o'clock this afternoon for joint sealing. Now, we've seen closures throughout the week along I-220, and those are going to continue until this Friday, weather pending. As we have more First Alert traffic hits, I'll have it for you right here in the First Alert Center.
Deja vu near Houston, Texas this morning. Why this state takes legal action against another chemical plant fire. And your avocados may get pricey. Why a border showdown could hurt your wallet in the near future.
Tomorrow afternoon, we could be tracking some strong to severe thunderstorms through the Arklatex. We'll talk about what the main threats will be coming up in your forecast.